The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ
よりによって
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと
ワクワク
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. How is it my fault? What? The bracket gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on, but that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay. I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Did your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. 15 years have I been waiting to sit up on my throne.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter!
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you! Drop retard. Robocock.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do that, boys, you got to bring it in. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, bring it in. Let's go. We don't have all day. We got some insane topics to cover today, boys. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Help the fatties in the back, man. Come on, come on. Help them. Help them. Let's go. Hurry up. All right, listen. We're not checking the chat today. You guys are gooning. You guys are gooning. We're not checking the chat. Listen very closely. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Seriously. Like the stream. Spam the like button if it's even possible. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you are watching anywhere else, you enjoy gangbangs with collective shout. Let's be real. So like the stream, boys. Like the stream, boys. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, man? What are we checking today? What do we got going on out here on the internet? What is going on out there in the world? I know what I got going on. I got a bunch of shit I got to talk about. We got some collective shout news. We got the Japanese politicians fucking destroying shit. We got, bro. Oh my, they're starting to censor not safe for work art in the cloud. They won't let you upload not safe for work cloud. Adobe refuses to let you now all of a sudden. Now they have a brand new policy we got to talk about. The world is dying check? Yeah, sounds about right. AI girlfriend cheating check? That's terrible. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Y'all, I'm a female and this is funny as fuck. Golden cheese. Shout out to you. More Karens on the rise check? Very nice. How did Tankard have 4 kids? I have no idea. Eve's jiggly booty check? Nice. Hypno brand coffee? Nope, not a thing. My nuts are wet check? That's insane. Atreus was gooning? Always. Always. Let's see. John says, I have like 40 gigs of corn on my Google Drive. That's insane. End of the world is happening. Sounds about right. Hypno new hairdo. Sure. Grasshopper mice. Check. Wow. Wow. Booty bandit check. Very nice. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Hard Gooden check. Very nice. Testicular fortitude check. Nice. Penis to penis check. That's gay. Hypnotic is gay. That's gay. What else? Big booty Asian goth girls check. Very nice. Karen's cause violence. Probably. Bought 4 games on Steam check. That's always a win. All right, guys, listen. Our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Come on. Let's do the Big and Army roll call. Let's see who is in his chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku urinalists, Black samurais that unfortunately did exist at one point, but no longer do. And people that are so scared of anime titties that they want to ban the entire world from enjoying anime titties. Because you know they're watching. Let's just be real. We got Ben, Yamato 85, Hanny, Winter Blacklight, Edeltrod, Renner, Golden Cheese. We got Nacho Ninja. We got Tanya Raven, Techno Minded, Blue Octopussy, Bolsky, Monkey Man 04, K the Goudet Queen, P Drake, Roll Royce 24, XL Tomahawk, St. Hugo, Ali Kusanagi, Tim Grove, Mike 17, Chicken Senpai BB with the fried chicken. Shout out to you, man. Dragon, Razio, Radio Chimp, Tanya Raven. We got Faye, Zentz. We got Saku Kochu. We got Derek Smith, Rye Guy over on Rumble, Archangelus, Sleeping Nova. We got Colonel Ruv, Mr. Melancholy, Golden Apples, Format over on Rumble. I don't know how to say this name. Romanizer 24, St. Hugo, Dak. We got Old Man Cad, Marius, the voice protagonist. We got Darkstyle Johnson. We got Valerian over on Rumble. We got Limitless Andre. We got the head of HR for Hypnotic Gamer Coffee. I do not have a coffee company. Stop it. No coffee. Frenchie 07. Izebon. We got, let's see, Black Tailgate. Matthew with the Hero Prees. Anime Mania 500 over on Rumble. Daniel. Stidrox. Frank Castle, what's up, Frank? Critsko Phil. Sure, let's go with that. Nick Havoc. I am Ted Bovis. Oliver Adam. Who else is here? Techno Minded. Try banning my man titties. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sauce Boss says Gooner reported in. What's up, man? Michael T. Crash Collins over on Rumble. Pirate Dark Tenave. Ruined with the power of the monkey. Court Quads. Alucard. Ashton Tyler. Adam Juman over on Rumble. Mystic Vegeta. Kyrome the Cuddly. Rockin' Hound Dog. Miss Molly. Hollified Matt. Blue Octa. What? Daniel says Blue Octa. It says it in the name. Read it again. I'm not making it up. It says it. Blue Octopussy. It says it. You think I'm lying? I'm not lying. Blue, show your name in the chat. We got Rye Guy over on Rumble. Nico Bay. We got Melody Johnson. We got Angry Wolverine. We got Reaper Knight. Pirate Dark Tenave again. Hypnos Cat. Democulus over on Rumble. And let's do 4 more people. Come on, boys. 4 more people. Let's go. The Gaming Wolf 87. Twisted Jack. Half Orc Fighter 1013. Chaotic Holy. Kevin Thomas. Low KZ 420 over on Rumble. Travis. Mr. Carnator. HXC. Review Big Cheese 200. Neon Earth. What's up, Neon Earth? Crystal Hearts. What's up, Crystal Hearts? Marley over here on YouTube. Time Bound Howler. Dragon Reborn. Zent again. He says he didn't consent. Well, that's twice. Angmar WK. And last but not least, we got Radio Chip. Beautiful Zexel. Benji Alucard. Chibi Garuruman. Cool avatar, thank you. Xavier. Akaros. Smokey Ninja. Thank you, brother. And we're going to go with Mystery Convoy. All right. And Rapid Gaming. And Ashton Tyler. All right, guys, listen. I called out as many people as I possibly could. Let's sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get the final call-out money shot today. Who is going to get it? And please, try not to get it on someone's cupcake this time. That's nasty. What's wrong with you? Mr. Melancholy says to go down with booty hole protected, no lotion, no oil, no lube, no sneako chair, no flabby bitches. Times 8, it's thick and everywhere. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Colonel Rub, times 3. No heresy, no diddy. Waifus demand love, give it. The Emperor protects thy booty hole. Repent and fuck off, feminists. God bless the Enclave and long live the Tsar. What the fuck was that one? 1, 2, 3. Hattie, basic bitch booty hole protection with goon oil and fuck off by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Come on, Limitless Andre, man. Come on. You're not supposed to make it easy. You're not supposed. God damn it, man. Limitless Andrew, congratulations. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
Told you guys, man. People gooning out here. People are gooning out here. Like the stream, boys. All right, listen, man. We got a lot we got to talk about today. All right, seriously. Here's some of the topics we have today. We obviously have the jailborough news that we were talking about yesterday that we didn't get to. We're going to be covering all that today. It's got to do with Visa, MasterCard, Steam, itch.io, a person named Russ Vout, who is a co-writer for Project 25, director of the United States Office of Management and Budget, and acting director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. We got to talk about some of his statements and what he said about censorship and how they all just want to ban porn. That's really what it comes down to. We got Collective Shout claiming victory. Somebody from Collective Shout Coralie Allison deciding to claim victory over the Chuds, right? All over the Gooners, claim victory. So we're going to go over that long post of them claiming victory. And essentially being the Karen of the internet. We also have Savvy and the Japanese politician Zekurishi over on Twitter, essentially exposing Adobe's not safe for work illustration. I don't know, like I guess terms of service, you know, where apparently it's not allowed for them to generate any content that is deemed harmful, unlawful, obscene, or lewd, even though it's not unlawful at all. Goes to show you. We're also going to talk about some fast topics, Battlefield news. We got Battlefield news. Actually, Battlefield is one of the main topics today because apparently Activision, after getting felted by not just DICE, but also getting felted by a former Call of Duty pro. I'm not a Call of Duty pro. I'm sorry, Counter-Strike pro. Apparently, they're out here in their feelings, and they're like, well, we're not worried about Battlefield 6 because we're just too big to fail. Yeah, Call of Duty is saying that they're too big to fail, so they're really up their own asses. So we got to cover that. We got to talk about that, amongst other things, and of course, our waifu battle at the very end because, well, people got a goon. So with all that said, you guys ready for this? It is time for the number 2. Biker Jesus says, found your channel today. Good content. Thank you, man. It is now time for the number 2 segment on YouTube. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite segment. It's my favorite segment. It's everybody's favorite segment. This segment is known as the retard of the day.
And here we are. The fate of the planet is in the hands of a bunch of retards I wouldn't trust with a potato gun.
All right. The retard of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bring up this comment right here. This comment was showcased on my channel on one of my Madam Savvy videos. And I decided to share it with you guys as the retard of the day. Oh, it's good. It's very good. So people really don't like when I make Madam Savvy videos. I talk about this all the time, you know, and I take screenshots. I have more, by the way, but I'm just going to showcase this one. All right. I'm going to showcase this one. So people really don't like when I make videos about Madam Savvy, so much so to the point that this person thought this was an airport and he had to announce his departure. So he said, this channel has turned into a simp tribute for Miss Savvy. I unsubbed, but unfortunately YouTube is still forcing this into my recommended with a sad face. Everybody needs to give we need to give a collective. Oh, we need to. Is he cooking right now? Is he cooking?
Let him cook.
Is he cooking right now? No. Oh no. Oh no, not me covering what Madam Savvy is doing. Oh. Let's get some F's in the chat, boys. Can we get some F's in the chat, please? Oh. So anyway, I had a great time with this one. This one was really, really good. Yeah, we lost 1 subscriber. Yeah, I know. We lost 1 subscriber, guys. I know. So I says, you were replaced by about 3,000 people since my first video covering this, and you still can't even escape my videos. Just admit you love watching, even unsubbed. Just admit you can't get enough of the female gamer. Just admit you couldn't live with your failure. And where did that bring you? Back to me, bitch. Thanos, you motherfucker. Brought you right back to me. Welcome back, motherfucker. I look forward to your next subscribe. You piece of shit. Link says, here's a replacement sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Or ma'am, sir, whatever. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so these people, man, listen, I'm getting a lot of comments like this. Now, don't get it twisted. These kind of comments, they get drowned out by the overwhelming support that you guys have been doing lately. Absolutely insane. I appreciate all of it. I really do. But yeah, this shit is like they want you to stop talking about it, and they complain all the time. They literally complain all the time about me covering Savvy, which, by the way, the last female gamer videos that I've done lately haven't even been about Savvy. They've been about other females that are fighting against this nonsense, right? So this person, yeah, what a weird comment. I know. I mean, this is what I get all the time. Like, anybody who does content creation that gets to any relevant size, I mean, it gets ridiculous after a point. So in any case, yeah, that's everybody's retard of the day. And now, because we all know that particular person is watching, now it's time to get to the number one segment on YouTube, the number one segment on Rumble, the number one segment in the entire planet, where every single hater of this channel that is waiting with bated breath to see me never pass that 100,000 subscriber mark, that counts every single dollar this channel makes. Well, guess what? It's another day. It's a new day. You get to count it for the next 2 hours, starting right now. This segment is known all around the world as the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
All right. It is time for the pre-stream legends, ladies and gentlemen, starting off with the head of HR that I don't even have a company for. Like, what is with this head of HR, Hypnotic Gamer Coffee? I don't have a coffee company. I will never have a coffee company. You got me confused with other people. Head of HR says, received the following complaints yesterday. 183 emails just saying repent. That's funny. Now that definitely sounds like something this company would do for sure. 4 emails from one person that just said monkey. Sounds about right. 26 emails saying cancel Disney Plus. Sounds about right. 40 emails insulting Robert De Niro. Definitely sounds about right. Too many complaints. You know what, sir? That's fair. Shout out to head of HR. I appreciate that, man. And then he followed it up with $20.83.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. And I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
We also received 4 boxes of shows for someone named Little. What the hell do I do with them? Put them in the back room. That's all I can say. Put them in the back room, and maybe somebody who, maybe they'll find it. Put it in the back room. King Demon Wing with the 5 hypnotic
My
members.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. And I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to King Demon Wing with the 5 membership banger. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Which, by the way, you guys know the rule. The first membership banger of the stream. You already know what that means, boys. Let's go. That's Ubisoft's favorite representation. Shout out to King Demon Wing, starting us off with the 5 membership banger. And then we got the head of HR dropping in a 10 membership banger. Shout out to head of HR for the 10 membership banger. Thank you so much, man. Bio2 of 19 with a 5. What did Cinderella say to Prince Charming? Want to see if it fits? I'm going to need some age verification for that dirty joke. Adair Soto gives 1 hypnotic membership. Thank you, Adair Soto. I appreciate that, brother. Mr. Melancholy with a 5. Every day I detest these witches more. They want to play God, and I can't wait to see it go up in their face. Mind your own business, Karens. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. That's there. Karens and minding their own business. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Blue Octopussy with a 4 month says monthly octopus facts. Octopi have short lives. If they had a human lifespan, they'd be in charge. Knock knock. Who's there? Mom Fox. Mom Fox. Who? Everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dr. Spike drops a 5 membership.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Dr. Spike. Thank you so much for the 5 membership banger, my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tanya Raven with a 10. I am legend. Hear me roar. Meow, meow. I am legend. Hear me roar. Roar. Twat waffle. Pronouns. Fuck all that noise. Here is cash for the cheer, JT versus Hypno Chair fun. Let's go, fam. I'm not gonna have a Hypno Chair. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Shadowcat with a 2 just caught up on last night's stream at 3 times speed. Oh, hi. My condolences. I would hate to listen to myself at 3 times speed, but I guess if it works out all right, I suppose. Dragon with a 5. If they want to take our art, come and take them. King Leonidas. Hell yeah, bro. Come and take them. Fuck yeah, that's epic. Tanya Raven with a 2. Like the stream, or Alyssa will make you dinner. That sounds like poison. Ali Kusanagi. Ali Kusanagi with a 5 membership.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Ali Kusanagi. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Then we got Levistro with a 20 bagger.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
He says, why can't Karen stand hentai art? Because they are too old for DiCaprio-san to draw them like one of his tentacle girls. No one likes shriveled eggs and expired flat milk on a side of dusty vag. That is crazy. Legitimately crazy. Levistro with a 5 also asked Sonya why tentacle art of her exists. She needs help. Serious issues. I'm gone. Leave Sonya alone. Leave Sonya alone. That one gaming guy. Sounds like one of my titles. That sounds like one of my YouTube titles. That one gaming. Oh, man, I'm tickled. That one gaming guy with a 10. Revolt. Reclaim. Rejoice. We got to revolt to protect other rights. Reclaim what was stolen from us. Rejoice as we can finally rest assured our rights are never touched by the greedy ever again. Oh, man, it's on it, dude. Oh, man, it's on it. Shout out to you, man. Bad News Badger with a DKK 50. Bob, will you show on this doll where the bad man touched you? Sounds about right. Levistro with a 10. One more thing they are also scared of is mermaid tits. Yeah, apparently I saw that post. I also posted like massive tits on that post. Just because I knew they were looking at that post, I was like, well, if you're scared of tits, I guess the only thing I could logically do is show you more tits. But anyway, one more thing they're scared of is mermaid tits. So are having the famous mermaid statue removed for its big boobs. Let's remove the statue of David's for his big D. Fair is fair. Yeah, that's never going to happen. That's never going to. It's not about being fair for them. Debo with a 5, just turned 30. Ain't got shit to do, so here I am. Also, what does Clark Kent use to keep the sun out of his eyes? A supervisor. Everybody wish Debo a happy birthday in the chat right now. Let's get some cake emojis in the chat, man, even though his joke was terrible. Shout out to Debo, man. Happy birthday, brother. I appreciate you hanging out with us every day, man. Thank you, dude. Raptor Kratos with a 5. These Spencers need to get a life. Sounds about right. UFO Omega with a 6 months. You didn't call out my name? Unsubbed. Also sending anonymous emails to ICE and CPS with your info. Okay. Good luck with that. Bad News Badger with a DKK 50. My girlfriend is the best at guess who? I mean, the other day she instantly answered, hi, babe, when I called her from my friend's phone. Oh, my God, bro. Are you okay? Tifa Lockhart $1.99. Don't want to be a retard? Donate $1 to be saved. I agree. Hypno's dog with a 2. Oh, boo-hoo, Jeet. Boo-hoo. Very sad, very pathetic. Hypno's dog with a 2. Tifa, did your stream account get hacked? Or Steam account get hacked? Head of HR for Hypnotic Gamer Coffee, $4.99. You could probably use one of my super chats in R of the day. Probably. But I'd rather give it to the actual retards. They need representation. Ashton Tyler with a 10. Hypno, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I finished Mass Effect Legendary Edition with that bullshit ending. But besides the ending, I truly enjoyed Mass Effect and I love me some Liara. Huh? Funny you say that. That you love Liara. I'm going to remember that. Yep, that's about what everybody thinks when they play Mass Effect for the first time. It's a constant high. It's like you're going up, and then you get to the very end, and it's all downhill from there. Colonel Ruv with a 10. Apologies for my absence. As in real life, I had the funeral of a family member, but don't worry, I'm all right. Lore-wise, Leviathan Lenny got me deported to Russia and the Kremlin. Waifu, Bureau have me prisoner. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, number 1. Number 2, I'm also sorry that you got deported. That sucks. Hypno's dog, thank you for the 10, brother. You didn't have to do that. Hypno's dog with a 5. Huh? It's been a bit. Hey, yo, where the monkeys at? Throw banana, chim, and bubbles. Show your monkey out faces. Throws banana. YouTube, the person behind this account is a black person, just letting you know. Miss Molly with a 249. Want some of that dark hot liquid. What the fuck is a dark hot liquid? Avoid battles with a 10. Dibs on the head of an IT for the Hypnotic Gamer Coffee. There is no coffee company. No coffee company. That one gaming guy with a 5. I want to say that unfortunately I can't stay for long, but we'll say it's keep up the good fight and revolt, reclaim, and rejoice. Sorry, brother. I'm going through the pre-stream legends, but we're about to get to the content really soon. Don't worry. Bud for 7 months says, I love your daily takes. I love you, Bud. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Youper with a 5. Here's something for the no chair fund. Thank you, Youper. That's what we're doing. Hypno's dog with a 10. Bubbles told me you also sold Puerto Rican cigars, too, with every 12-pack of premium Black Knotted coffee with promo code #McNaughtics. All right, so where are the cigars at? I can't capitalize more than this, father. Somebody take this dog and just put him outside. Tori Garnett with a 5. The Karens found out the gamers are the manager. I think we broke him. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that, Tori. Leagues B with a 2. Dibs on Midnight Door Guard for the coffee company. Bro, why don't you guys just make a coffee company? Why don't you guys make a coffee company? Everybody else does it. Might as well. Toxin with 189. Which body part is the youngest? The kidney. That is insane. That is insane. Old Man Crad with a 5. Golden Cheese. One of this super chatted. You can ban the artist, but you can't ban the hand. I'm going to draw Trump. Ex-Biden. Yahweh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Brandon Lynch with a 10. Bran Lynchy Poo. Fair. And then last but not least, Frank Castle gives some membership. Shout out to Frank Castle. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Absolute fucking legend. Guys, that is 42 super chats for pre-stream legends. What are we doing? That's not even including Rumble. I got to go through Rumble now. You guys are insane. What the fuck's going on? We got Crash Collins gifting 1 membership. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate it. Adair Soto with $1. Hello, everyone. It's your friendly neighborhood turtle. As well, Hypnotic Animal Spirit on his shoulder. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? Dishes the police. We've got you surrounded. Oh, my God. That's painful. Scrap Gamer with $1. Maybe not a hypno chair, but how about a hypno throne made of guns and swords? No. I'm nobody special to be having a throne. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 5. We need to go fund me to send the collective Karens to the fertility festival in Japan. They would all have heart attacks, or they would attack Japanese religion. Either way, we get rid of them. Not a bad idea. Valkyria Winter with a 5. Hail all in Futa with femboy time. Lenny is my mom. She didn't want people to know, as she is ashamed to have a Futa child. Scald and lick, jiggle and rub the stream. Bro, the lore that you guys come up with for yourselves is crazy. It's like nonstop, just getting deeper and deeper. Pause, by the way. Pause that. Deadeye's Lock with $1. Collective Gout runs their mouth so hard, they sound like Ariana Grande crying for another relationship to ruin. That's insane. That's insane. We got Golden Apples for $189. These politicians are probably the biggest gooners. Yeah, that's obvious. I would say that's pretty accurate. Okay, the Gannett Queen for 2 months. Where are the life-size hypnotic gooning pillows for all of Goonettes? I don't have that. You got to talk to Sonya. She makes that. Psycho with 989, the lore. Smash and Hypno were once wizards of Middle Earth, but were reincarnated on YouTube to continue the legacy. Racist was a wizard, and Kata was the hobbit that excelled with dark magic. That's crazy. That's okay. That's pretty funny. That's pretty. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny. Dragon Reborn with an absolute insane $50 banger. Dragon Reborn says, sorry, brother, it's late here in the UK, and our fucked government is watching us like Big Brother. A dried-out feminist got angry because I told her that her hair smelled a bit off. I don't believe that it's my fault that I'm a midge. Oh, my God. Dragon Reborn, thank you so much for the 50, brother. I appreciate that. You're insane, dude. You're insane. Pounds, not dollars. Listen, man, you might be new here, but everything I claim to be dollars, okay? Even though it's not dollars, I'm going to say a $50 banger. That's just how I'm going to do it. That's just how I'm going to do it. You got to get used to it if you're going to stick around. Frankie with a 2, get GTA 6 fucking uncensored off. Yeah, I know. It's so funny to see that GTA might be targeted after so many people ignored it. Psycho with 189, how the hell did Ryan autocorrect to race it? Oh, I don't know. I thought that's what you meant to say. Raptor Kratos with a 5. I watched the K-pop Demon Hunters movie the other day. Totally worth it. Is it really? Is it really K-pop Demon Hunters? What the fuck is that? A last one. Adair Salta with a $1. Okay, I guess that joke wasn't funny. I have another one. What do black guys have that's double the size of white men and gets bigger every time they touch a woman? Their criminal record. Holy shit. And for that one, guys, you get a dancing racist. It's insane. That's insane. Hypno's dog with a 2. Have some Brish Dora's father in it, fam. Thank you, Hypno's dog. I appreciate that. All right. And on that note, we are fully caught up. What a crazy, bro. Oh, my God. What a crazy pre-stream legends. I mean, my God, dude. You guys are insane, bro. This is like, we haven't even started. You guys fucking went insane. All right. The good news is that we don't really have too many fast topics to go over, because today we are going to be maximizing the time that we have to talk about the 3 main topics of the day. So let me just cover the fast topics really quick, and then we're going to get to the main stuff. So be ready, boys. Be ready. Here we go. First things first, Call of Duty got felted again. If you guys missed yesterday's stream, DICE decided to make fun of, let's just say certain people, right? They made fun of Unreal Engine. Right. Well, Call of Duty is now getting made fun of as well. Call of Duty has been getting made fun of multiple times throughout the week. DICE making fun of Unreal Engine was pretty hilarious, right? But that's separate from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is now getting felted because first people were saying, well, Call of Duty, nobody takes it serious anymore because of the stupid skins and all that stuff, right? Well, now Call of Duty apparently is called the easiest shooter to get good at, says former Counter-Strike professional player. Now, considering how much I've played Counter-Strike, I will personally agree with this, that Call of Duty is probably one of the easiest shooters to pretend to be good at. Just being fair with you. But there is like a certain level where there's like, all right, there's good, and then there's really good, right? So I'll give you that. The first-person shooter world is like diverse, once populated by so many games, many of which boast a competitive scene that feeds into the wider esports ecosystem. From Valorant to Counter-Strike, Apex to Rainbow Six, and Call of Duty to Overwatch, first-person shooters are basically 10 a penny these days. But in a recent interview, a former Counter-Strike pro player took a dive into the spread of games on the market, ranking them by how tough they are to master from the perspective of a successful esports athlete. And Call of Duty pretty much ranked almost at the top, if not the top, in that particular ranking. So, quite unfortunate. Are we at tier 2 already? Oh my God, bro. Seriously? I see the chat spamming it. Oh, fuck. Well, that's it for that fast topic. We got another one, but hold on. I really feel bad for all the new people that don't know the lore. I feel really bad for them. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize that you don't know the lore of the Cat Girl ears. But we hit tier 2 again for the 110th stream in a row. That is insane. Guys, 110 streams in a row, tier 2. What the fuck, bro? Thank you guys so much. On the flip side, here's some interesting news for you. Apparently, a Psychero anime web domain registration has officially surfaced online, which is not that shocking considering that Sony has invested a ton of money, right, into From Software. It's not that shocking to see that a supposed Psychero anime might actually become a thing, might actually become a real thing. I wouldn't even be surprised if we end up getting Psychero manga. I mean, we have Elden Ring manga. We have Elden Ring manga. I don't know if you guys know that. I have it in my collection. We have Elden Ring manga. Well, we might just end up having Psychero anime and manga. But again, I wouldn't be necessarily super excited about the just yet. I would be a little bit reserved. But the idea of a Psychero anime sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool, to be honest with you. If there is Psychero manga, ain't no fucking way, bro. Let me look it up right now. Psychero manga. Let's see. Are you telling the truth? What the fuck is this? Psychero's side story, Hanbei the Undying? Is that what it is? Hanbei the Undying? I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I'm gonna look into that later. I'm gonna look into that later. Don't you lie to me, man. But anyway, I have the Elden Ring manga. So if they ever come out with a Psychero manga, and if there already is one, then I'll be buying it like today. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, last fast topic. Like I said, guys, we don't really have too many fast topics today. Last fast topic has to do with Battlefield 6. All right. We reported on this yesterday. Where Battlefield 6 had about 10,000 concurrent players waiting in the launcher 2 days before the open beta even started. Well, now, apparently, we are at 40,000 plus players that are waiting for the beta to start. They have the launcher open. That is fucking nuts. And this is going to kind of go into this story that we're going to be talking about later today on the stream regarding Activision believing that they are too big to fail and they're not worried at all about Battlefield 6. And they might be right. They might be right. Call of Duty has a super casual following. Like I'm sure they are absolutely right about what they're saying. But the fact that you have this ego about yourself as if people aren't mega excited about Battlefield 6. I mean, to be fair, the ball is in EA's court now at this point, right? The ball is in their court, but the beta starts for this officially tomorrow, and it's already hit 40,000 plus players. Actually, let me look at Steam DB right now. Battlefield 6 open beta, right? So Battlefield 6 open beta, according to the charts, 25,000 people signed in today. 9,000 people are signed in right now, according to Steam DB. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's gonna be wild. But hey, we shall see. We shall see how this whole thing plays over. And again, I've been saying for the longest time, I genuinely hope that this game is good. I don't want them to fuck this game up because we need a game, truthfully, that is going to give us that military experience again. Call of Duty's not going to give it to us, man. They're just not. They're not going to do it. I want a video game that's truly going to deliver, and I'm hoping that Battlefield 6 delivers. If it doesn't, well, it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. The ball is in their court now. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? EA, are you going to fuck this up? I guess we'll see. 40,040 is the current queue position. Bro, the queues for open beta, I wouldn't be shocked if some people can't even get into open beta. That's how many people are waiting. This number is probably going to double or triple by the time the open beta starts tomorrow. It's going to be wild, man. But we shall see. We shall see. They better not fuck this up. That's where I'm at, bro. They better not fuck this up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. All right, like the stream. Like the stream, boys. The servers are going to crash. I absolutely agree with that, Democulus. The servers are going to 100% crash. I will not personally be playing the beta because I don't want to play the beta. I like to go into a brand new game as fresh as possible. So I'm going to avoid the open beta. I'll let other people play it, whatever. I don't care. I got other games I got to complete anyway. I got Mafia Old Country that I'm going to be reviewing soon. But I'm not going to be playing the beta, but clearly a lot of people are. So Kata's going to play the beta. Yeah, I know. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. Something about being black and having to shoot someone. I don't know. That's what he said, not me. I didn't say that. He said that. He said that. All right, let's get into the main topics now, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? We are going to first be covering the Gel Buru situation, which, by the way, you guys noticed something? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure this is all set up properly. It is all set up properly. Perfect. You guys notice something? Look at this, man. Look at the picture. What do you notice about the picture of Gel Buru? What do you notice about it? Shit. They got cat ears, bro. Fuck. Son of a bitch. That's all right. I'm going to take the ears off anyway. I guess this account hit tier 2 also. I don't know. The heresy. I know. The heresy. How dare you, you bastards. You bastards. They're stealing my aesthetic. I stole it from the E-Thoughts on Twitch, and now they're stealing it from me. Fuckers. Anyway, it's all good. All right, no, seriously, put our serious hats on. We got a lot we got to go over. So we're going to be covering this, and then we're also going to be covering a video that is showcased on this particular thread. Like I said, we got a lot we got to go over, man. This one is about MasterCard, Visa, all the shit that's going down. Project 2025 on top of that. What this man has publicly stated about violent video games. You know, the typical shit. Violent video games, porn, everything that's seemingly, deemed harmful for children. All that fucking nonsense. Like, it's ridiculous. You got Collective Shout celebrating. Literally, Collective Shout is celebrating right here. It's absolutely insane. So let's go over this and let's do what we got to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, we are going to be covering a post from an account over on X called Gel Buru. Now, this particular account has made a very, very long post that we are going to go over today, detailing a person by the name of Russ Vout, who apparently is a co-writer for Project 2025, a director of the United States Office of Management and Budget, and an acting director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You probably ask yourself, well, why are you bringing him up? Well, it just goes to show just how deep all of this actually goes, how ingrained it actually is in the political sphere, and how many of these politicians are so desperate to want to ban porn, ban violent video games, ban all this stuff, because let's be real, it was never going to just be the supposed Gooner games, because it never is, right? It never, ever is. So we're going to start off with this post here and breaking down one by one. It says currently people are contacting Visa and MasterCard en masse in an effort to get them to explain why they are banning legal content, keyword legal content, from being transacted through their systems. These arbitrary restrictions cause companies such as Steam, itch.io, and others to pull violent and adult video games from their platforms. They continue to remain silent on the reason why they enforce the restrictions on the companies. I surmise they are gagged from speaking through likely threat of regulatory pressure. Now, really quick, so when it comes to companies like Steam and itch.io, they can speak out against censorship, without necessarily dragging Visa and MasterCard's name through the mud. Nobody's saying you have to openly attack these companies in order for you to make a statement essentially saying you are against censorship. But the truth is that they're not really doing that, right? They're kind of pointing the finger, so to speak, especially when Steam made a comment about MasterCard essentially lying about not being the ones to put pressure on them. But that's all they're really doing. Steam and itch.io. Itch.io is trying to figure out how they can bring back the legal content by utilizing different payment processors. But ultimately, everything is still down for the most part, aside for the free, not safe for work games, because they can't do anything about the free games, which is why all these developers are suddenly that are fighting against censorship are releasing their games for free. But in any case, then this person says, may I introduce Russ Vout, a co-writer for Project 2025, Director, United States Office of Management and Budget, and acting director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This man has already publicly stated his desire to have pornographic content, violent video games, and other types of content that is deemed harmful to children banned from the internet completely. This claim he makes is not based on unbiased scientific testing whatsoever. And it never is, by the way. It almost never is. It's not something that is ever based on actual research or science. And if they do have research, it's usually one of that junk science bullshit that is funded by them for them. So they're like, oh, gee, we're going to fund this research. Oh, wow, look, this research that we funded says exactly what we've been saying for the longest time. Gee, we must be right. Let's go ban these games now that we have actual research. You know, that's what they do all the time. So anyway, in a 2-minute video clip posted on YouTube by The Intercept, the following transcript, highlighted in yellow, shows his intended starting point, which is to start with children. And then he cuts himself off from explaining the next part of the plan of violent video games, etc., as that route has failed twice already in the past few decades. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this video. Before we finish reading the rest of this, I want to go over this video and see from the guy's mouth exactly what he is saying here, because the best way to, you know, to listen to him is to hear what he's got to say. So let me bring up the video. Give me 1 second, because StreamYards is fucking gay. I have to. It's okay. I will edit this part out. Okay, so here is the video from the Project 2025 co-author that was caught on secret camera talking about the national, or talking about a national porn ban that he is so desperate to enact. Here we go.
That's when I talk about 50-year issues that we've lost because we didn't have the right framing. That's one of them. And you know, our view is we've got to have a culture that values babies and the life that's created and is focused on the birth rates and makes them a positive good as opposed to a burden.
I have no idea what any of that has to do with video games. I have no idea what any of that has to do with anything. But he's probably going to try to make the correlation that, oh, because people are watching pornographic material, that somehow means that they're not all out there having babies. That's basically it. That's probably the correlation he's going to try to make there, which is absolutely stupid. But in any case.
And so, you know, we're always looking for what's the immediate fight leverage point that we can win and win a debate that allows us the next fight to get more of the win than we could have. For instance, right now we came up with an idea on pornography to make it so that the porn companies bear the liability for the underage use as opposed to the person who visits the website getting to just certify that I'm 18.
So he says the quiet part out loud. That is amazing. He says the quiet part out loud, which is okay. So how do we get the conversation to start in our favor where we can win a debate about pornography being banned? Oh, okay. Let's start with age verification and talk about it being for the kids. And then from there, we will continue on in the hopes to eventually get what we want to get banned, completely banned from the internet. This is how it begins. And this is why I keep telling people It never is going to end at just supposedly age verification, because they're starting off with the emotional argument. They want to get everybody emotional. They want you to be able to say in your mind, well, of course I don't want kids watching porn. Who would say no to that? And most people would agree, right? That they don't want their kids watching that, of course. So they start off with something that is going to get people emotionally manipulated, and then they sweep in to get what they really want, which is to ban all the porn and ban a lot of video games that are deemed problematic. And it's not just Gooner games. Keep that in mind. It is not just Gooner games.
And we've got a number of states that are passing this. And you know what happens is the porn company then says, we're not going to do business in your state, which of course is entirely what we were after. Right? So
he just admitted that they were entirely after the porn company, saying they're not going to do business in that state. So they're essentially hoping about making it a permanent, like 50 state thing, that they will not have the porn companies working in any of these states, basically self-banning themselves.
Doing it from the back door, we're starting with the kids, and then like we'd have a national ban on pornography if we could, right? So we would have,
say it,
the porn companies being investigated for all manner of human rights abuses. So that's how we approach a problem, and life is no different. We're looking for.
So that's how they approach a problem, by telling people this is about the kids, and then using that as a Trojan horse to get what they want banned, actually banned. I mean, they're literally telling you their plan. They're literally telling you their plan. It's amazing.
If we lose elections on this, then we don't have the ability to save babies. We don't have the ability to save life.
This has nothing to do with saving babies or saving lives. They flat out told you that it has to do with banning things that they don't like and censoring things that they don't like. It's completely and utter bullshit. We all know that. Anyway, let's continue back to now this segment, the Twitter post. Let's go back to that. So now that we watched the video, let's see what else it has to say. So it says, now is his position in the CFPB. He has the ultimate authority over payment providers and banks. This is why people who are going to be asking the question, well, how is this all linked? This is how it's linked. Since he has the position in the CFPB, he has the ultimate authority over payment providers and banks, and he has likely been abusing this power to strong arm changes in these privately owned businesses regarding content that he specifically has shown his distaste and hatred towards previously, all clearly telegraphed beforehand many years ago. This was all done in the guise of protecting the children. Admittingly, it is a very solid tactic at the core, but if you use the mantra of protecting the children, it tends to mean that it's just a ploy, usually to further a specific agenda. They are a threat against the United States and honestly the entire world. They are a threat against our democracy, a threat against free speech, and a threat against gamers, a threat against media in general. These are the same people who believe violent video games cause violent things. An entire generation of individuals have been playing Grand Theft Auto, playing Doom, Quake, and other games, but we are not currently, nor will we face a worldwide pandemic of armed car robberies, driving on sidewalks for the fun of it, or people running around with sawed-off shotguns killing demons, or R-wording people because a video game was made exploring the content. Now, again, guys, this is one of this situation where it's pretty clear that these are very, very old mindseted people. I mean, just look at the guy. Look at the guy's video. The guy's not a young guy, right? He's clearly been around the block. He's clearly shown that he's tried this multiple times, and it's never worked. Every time they tried to ban video games because it was deemed encouraging violent behavior, it's always been proven to not be true. It's never worked in the past. But now what they're doing is they're trying to utilize this argument about, oh, protect the kids, think about the kids, as a Trojan horse to try to eventually win on their ban against porn and violent video games and everything else after that. So, again, those in power have been eroding free speech in the law. Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act provides immunity to online platforms from liability for content posted by their users. They are actively attempting to kill this protection to further their goals outlined in 25 by passing liabilities of their user base onto the operators via financial regulation threats and pressure, thus killing speech directly while still keeping in the shadows publicly. He filmed the crimes and posted monetized R-word videos on Pornhub, earning revenue from him and the site owners. This is their attempt to kill Section 230 immunity. You should not be frightened that they may come into power. They already are in power. They are exercising it spectacularly, taking baby steps to erode away your speech, and we've all been asleep at the wheel. So again, this is a pretty wild post, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this in the description box below, along with a direct link to the video, because I want you guys to see this stuff and make up your own mind about what you think is happening here. But this is some pretty damn good information. And keep in mind, man, I'm going to go over this separately in another video. But Collective Shout is already out here claiming victory. You have somebody called Coralie Allison, who is a member of Collective Shout, saying Collective Shout has successfully campaigned to have R-word, torture games, and incest games removed from gaming platforms, Steam, and itch.io. They're out here literally celebrating this stuff. So again, ladies and gentlemen, these people are absolute losers. They want to tell you what you can and cannot do. They want to control your every move. They want to control your every thought. They want to control what you're allowed to see and not see. They want to be your parents, which is hilarious because parents are supposed to be parenting, but apparently the parents are getting parented by the government. That's what's going on here. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below of this video. What do you think about this revelation? What do you think about that video footage? And what do you think about the situation overall? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you are new here, consider hitting that like and subscribe button as we are on the way to 100K. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bro, that video was wild, bro. That video was literally insane. Like literally insane, bro. It's fucking crazy. I mean, just like what the fuck? I mean, just look at this guy. Look at this guy, bro. You think this guy's ever played a video game in his life? Seriously. To be fair, you think any of these guys have? Probably not. This is heading towards V for Vendetta type storytelling. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. And it's all supposedly, Vera says, and remember, boys, those who claim that they want to save kids are only censoring anti-grooming game. Bro, you know what's amazing? So what's amazing to me is that, and I said this yesterday too, it's amazing to me that the people who claim to be protecting kids are the ones who are utilizing kids to further their cause. Isn't that pretty wild? They're utilizing kids to further their cause. They're utilizing kids to push their agenda. They're utilizing kids to try their best to essentially, like, how do I put it? I guess take control of whatever it is they're trying to take control of. Nico Bay says, first time I'm watching YouTuber recording his video on stream. That's pretty interesting and fun. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do my videos in one take. I don't know how, but I do. But in any case, holy crap, art is not dangerous. Actions are. How is it so hard for activists to grab? Well, because so in their mind, okay, so here's what it is. Here's what I've understood from certain, and no offense to the religious people in the chat, a lot of religious zealots, like the people who take it way too far, they're the ones who are really pushing for this censorship and asking for porn to get banned and all this like violent video game shit to get banned. Like they're usually the ones. There are some people on the other side that are doing it too, but for the most part, they're usually the ones that are doing it. And the government wants to take it away in general because it benefits them. Anytime you get to take away something people enjoy, any kind of entertainment medium and whatnot, it just makes people more miserable. It makes them more reliant on you, you know? So in any case, what I've noticed is that the mindset behind the people who want to advocate for this censorship is they think by banning it, that you're somehow going to stop looking for it. They think that if they ban it, that you're just suddenly going to be like, well, all right, time to make babies. like that's literally what they do. That is literally what they do. They're like, oh, well, if we ban it, then that's going to make people want to have babies now. Like, what? Bro, you out of your fucking mind, dude? That shit doesn't make any sense at all. But that's how they are. That's actually how they think. He even said that in the video. He said that flat out in the video. He's like, we have a a baby making crisis in this country. We have a whatever making, like we need people making babies. So what do? Let's ban porn. Let's ban video games. Like the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. What it really is, YouTube is trying to silence me. What do you mean? What do you mean YouTube's trying to silence me? My stream looks fine. My stream looks fine. What's going on? What happened? What are we talking about? I haven't gotten any kind of anything. Well, I mean, we're also on Rumble too, so it's okay. They're removing subs. Oh, of course, bro. Of course, they're guys. Hold on. Before we hold on. Give me a second. Really quick. Let me check something really quick. Hold on. Always make sure really quick that you guys are subscribed. Always make sure, because the unsubscribe thing has been happening for a long time. Okay, a long time. So what I will say is here, I'll bring it up on screen. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, consider hitting that subscribe button. Seriously, I would greatly appreciate it. I've been working very hard for over 3.5 years to try to get to 100K. It means a lot to me. And I deal with unsubscribing all the time, man. All the fucking time. All the time. So if you were subscribed, then make sure and just double check that you are still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you. Even if you're a member. Even if you're a member. Just an FYI. I've had people that are paying members for my channel get unsubscribed from my channel. So just please make sure you double check that you are... Wow, this thing's going up really fast. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? Anyway, no, seriously, I've had people that are paying members get unsubscribed. So just always make sure that you're still subscribed, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, back to the topic. So that number keeps going up fast. Holy shit. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, so really quick, what the fuck were we talking about? Shit. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, this whole notion about we need to ban, if we ban porn, that suddenly, that means everybody's gonna start having kids. Bro, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. You want to know the truth? The reason why most people don't have kids as much as they used to is because, quite frankly, they can't fucking afford the kid. That's the reason why. It's got nothing to do with the lack of fucking. People are fucking more than ever. Well, to be fair, there are a certain group of people that aren't fucking as much as they were. But, like, fucking ain't the problem. Okay, fucking ain't the problem. It's the ability to afford the kids that are the problem. So that's why people aren't having kids. What you are trying to do is take away people's entertainment avenue that helps them deal with their miserable days. Sometimes people have miserable days. You want to take away their entertainment avenue, and you think that's going to somehow create a baby. Like that's somehow going to just create a baby magically. Like some fucking 22-year-old guy is gonna be like, oh, I can't play Call of Duty, I can't play Grand Theft Auto. All right, might as well make a baby. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody is going to say that. That legitimately doesn't make any sense. That's retarded. If you're not going to do anything to help the cost of living, if you're not going to do anything to help people be able to afford children, then nobody's going to fucking do it. But anyway, they know that. They know that. Let's be real. We can say this all the time, but they know that, right? They know that people aren't going to have kids. All they want to do is say, oh, think about the kids, and then take away the shit that is legal content that they have been struggling to take away for years. These are the same people that banned alcohol and failed. Okay? Literally. These are the same people that have tried to ban many things in the past that the general populace utilizes and have completely gotten felted for it. These are the same people. They might be, the next generation, but they're the same people. There's always people like this. All throughout existence, there will always be people like this. It never fails. Except now, here's the thing. We have an open internet, or we had an open internet, and it has allowed the everyday person to become a voice that people can actually hear. That's what social media has done. They don't like that. They don't like everyday people having a voice. They don't like the fact that I'm able to talk to you right now and tell you about this information. They don't like that shit. That's where the censorship comes into play. That's where they are so sick and tired of it that they want to make Section 230 become completely non-existent, to the point where now they can hold the platforms responsible for content that is uploaded, which means the platforms, to protect themselves, are going to be overly censorious on the government's behalf. That's what they're going to do. So that way they can essentially silence the majority of us and get everybody compliant. That's really what it's about. But in any case, yeah, I agree. It's all about control and power. It's always about control and power. It's always about control and power. All this bullshit about, oh, think about the kids. Man, people that are falling for that shit are insane. And trust me, there's a lot of people falling for it. There is a lot of people that are falling for the, oh, but they're just trying to stop kids from watching porn. That's all they're trying to do. Why are you against that, weirdo? It's like, bro, you're so stupid. Oh my God. Anyway, there's a lot of people out there, unfortunately. All right, let's catch up on super chats, and then we're gonna get to the next main topic, which is going to be Collective Shout's victory speech. We're going to cover Collective Shout's victory speech. We're going to cover Adobe censoring not safe for work art all of a sudden and banning it. Japanese politicians calling this out as well. We're gonna talk about that. All right. First things first, super chats. Where are we at? Thank you guys so much for the support. Seriously, I appreciate it. We got, hold on. Hypno's dog with a 5. Father doesn't call me by name anymore. Do you even love me, Dad? No. UFO. I'm just kidding, Hypno's dog. I'm just kidding. UFO Mega with a 5. Seems you are safe for now. Ice and CPS say they don't believe a Pan-Dusty Gooner, so I guess I will stay subbed a little longer. Let's go. That damn Pan-Dusty. Son of a bitch. Thank you for the 5. Little Hypnotic with a 5, who ironically has cat girl ears. Hi, Dad. Did my box of shoes come? There should be 4 of them. Miss Sonia's boxes of shoes. You ordered 4 boxes of shoes? I literally just finished telling the chat that you are very expensive. You are very expensive. 4 boxes of shoes. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. I'm returning that shit. Rogue with a 2. Those who attack NSFW are far worse gooners. Oh, 100%. Oh, one thing I forgot to say earlier is that the people who are advocating for the censorship and be like, yeah, ban porn, take it down. They want that because they themselves probably feel so guilty that they're gooning unbelievably hard while trying to make everybody else feel bad for gooning nowhere near as hard publicly. Happens all the time. Bro. People goon, man. That's what they do. Human beings. They're gooners. But you got people out there that swear to everything. They're like, I'm not a gooner. I'm not a gooner. I don't do that. I'm too good for that. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody believes you. Oh, I'm saving myself for marriage. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. And then you get married, and what happens? You fucking start cheating like crazy because you never had anything beforehand. It's ridiculous, man. Like, stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Stop. Nobody's going to care if you're gooning. Nobody fucking cares. I promise you, nobody cares. Literally nobody cares, bro. It's the people out there that want to make their sexuality their entire identity that gets people annoyed. But aside from that, whatever you do in your private time, nobody cares. As long as you're not hurting anybody, nobody fucking cares. Anyway, I agree. Shadowcat with a 5. Bring back tar and feathering. Make politicians fear the people again. It's crazy. That's crazy. Dragon with a 10. Porn industry will get into this really quick. The nags don't understand that we are well off. One of the reasons for low birth rates. Nice. Collected Pout with a 5. Crying. I knew we were bad, but these CFPB guys are taking underhanded measures to extreme, and we know underhanded tactics. True. Shadowcat with a 2. The satanic panic never left. It just evolved. I agree. I've said that before too. I've talked about that on many streams in the past. You know, it's one of those situations that it's definitely here, just in a different form, but it's here. Half orc fighter with a 5. I'm Roman Catholic, and even I hate this garbage. You encourage, you do not coerce. Yeah. And again, I know this. Listen, I would like to think, from what I've seen, that my viewership is fairly spread out. I have some religious people that watch me. I have non-religious people that watch me. I have some lefties that watch me. I have some right-wing people that watch me. I have some center people that watch me. I have a lot of different people that watch, for whatever reason that may be. And I appreciate it. And as long as you don't try to fucking like push your beliefs on people, I don't care, bro. Believe whatever you want to believe. Means nothing to me. It's none of my business. Do what you want to do. San Hugo with a 5. Global Online Safety Regulators Network, hosted by E-Safety Commissioner Australia, alongside Ofcom and others. Eyes are also on them. The more, the better. Okay. You got to look into that. Dragon Master with a 5. Kojima was spot on during the Colonel AI conversation at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, but no one listened, and now we're paying the price for that failure. Bro, Kojima's from the future, man. I'm telling you. Future Boy with a 5. Can't have endless quarterly profits in slave labor if folks aren't making babies. True. 100%. James David, for 20 months of legendary status, you will own nothing and like it. Klaus Schwab, World Economic Forum. There you go. Ubisoft is also like that too. Kamchi with a 189. Wait, you're saying we are going to lose? I refuse to believe. I'm not saying you're going to lose. You're not going to win every battle. Doesn't mean you shouldn't fight it. Keldrick with a 2. Gooners, it's time to save several terabytes of prawn. It's crazy, bro. Keldrick is crazy, bro. Shout out to you for the 2. Thank you, man. All right, let's check Rumble. Rumble, where you at? What are you doing? Where are you at? We got Anti-Federalist Pain with a 2. They lost me at wanting to defend Section 230. There is no reason for it to exist. It is also culpable in this, as digital companies include payment processors being able to censor is enabled by 230. Fair. There's definitely pros and cons to it. It all depends on the side of the aisle that you're on and what you're trying to get accomplished. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 2. Christians cheering for this. Remember, to these people, the Bible is a hate book, which is true. How long until Christian books and Bibles can't be sold? Porn is the easy target. You are the final target. Well, considering how much Christians get mocked in the United States of America, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to come for that shit at some point. I mean, just look at what they did with what is it called? Jesus Superpower? Well, you got Cynthia fucking Dalcine looking bitch. Like, did you guys see that? The where is it at? Where the fuck is it at, bro? Look at this shit, man. This shit is crazy, bro. The Bugle put this picture out. I couldn't believe it. Look at this shit, man. What the fuck? Holy shit. It's absolutely insane, bro. I could never look at Dalcine again. How am I ever gonna look at Dalcine again? It's crazy. Is that Cynthia Erivo? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a photoshopped image, but still. But yeah, they were doing the Jesus Christ Superstar thing, and Cynthia Erivo is Jesus, bro. Of course they mock Christians. They mock Christians. Look at that shit, man. They mock the shit out of Christians every day. So they're gonna come for it eventually. It's only a matter of time. Where are we at? We got Wrap the Cradles with a 5. I bet Melanie Mac's search history is filled with Lara Croft porn. Probably lesbian shit too. Probably, yeah. I would not disagree with that. Adair Soto for $1. Mysteries repeat itself again. Everybody, when they could learn you could take someone's life and joy no matter what, they're going to find it back in that old man if he is stuck in the past. Anti-Federalist Pain with $1. If Kojima's from the future and his games predict the future, that means BT Kaiju battles. Let's go. Oh yeah, Death Stranding's gonna happen, bro. 100%. Death Stranding is gonna happen in real life. Adair Soto with $1. And culture has changed over the years. You can't change people's mind instantly. Okay, we're banned porn now. Should love us now. Everyone, then people look at them how stupid they are. Yeah. Starts with the porn. Goes from there. Okay. We are fully caught up, guys. Like the stream. like the stream. We are going to get into the next topic, ladies and gentlemen, and this one has to do with none other than Adobe. We're going to talk about Adobe, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Adobe. It's interesting stuff, man. It's crazy. This Japanese politician, he's very much against censorship. He's been fighting censorship for a long time, and now his voice is louder than ever. I mean, he's getting a ton of fucking likes and impressions. So people are utilizing him for the talking points. It's good. Let me drink some water. Hold on. We're going to get into it. Fucking Cindy Sweetie made my bone itch. What the fuck? What the fuck? The Japanese are going to fight this harder than anybody else, I think, because they are probably going to be more affected than anything. Right? The anime, their entire entertainment, right? The entire Japanese entertainment medium is being attacked by this. Anime, manga, video games, all of it is being attacked by this. So I wouldn't be surprised if they fight the hardest out of everybody. You know? But in any case, let's go over this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about a very interesting developing story regarding Adobe and the fact that Adobe is now censoring NSFW art from their cloud service, that apparently you will be locked out of your account even if you upload NSFW images to their service. We have Zirkarishi, who is a Japanese politician who is fighting censorship and has been fighting censorship for a while. His name is being thrown out there a lot more now due to what's happening with Collective Shout and whatnot. But apparently, now he's even talking about reports of censorship in Japan. It has been reported that after uploading NSFW illustrations to Adobe's cloud service, the account was completely frozen without prior notice, and the appeal was rejected completely. It is no exaggeration to say that even the content of the cloud are now being monitored. Now, keep in mind, these are just, people are saying these things. We don't know if it's 100% connected, but I gotta imagine it must be. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Madam Savvy, who has decided to break all of this interesting information down. So shout out to Madam Savvy. She says, most don't read the rules, but it is time that we do. Adobe will apparently now suspend accounts of artists if they deem what they have saved to the cloud as lewd or any other vague word in the TOS. So keep in mind, guys, this is one of these situations where we've been saying for the longest time that it's not just about video games. We've been saying for the longest time that it's not just about the Gunner games. This is something that is going to affect all content that is deemed, problematic. I guess problematic would probably be the word that I would be looking for in this situation. And this is one of them, right? The fact that they are going to now monitor your content and see what is deemed as lewd or whatever the case may be. Even if it's not necessarily nude, it doesn't matter. If it's something that's deemed problematic, well, this is it. It's over, right? They're even coming for your art. This is going to affect a lot of people, by the way. I know of a lot of people that use Adobe products as artists, and now you have to worry about what you're uploading to your cloud that may lock you out of your account completely. We're not even talking about just giving you a warning or banning you for 7 days. We're talking about a complete lockout and the appeal for the lockout being rejected. This is how bad we're talking. But in any case, this means exactly what artists tried to protest a while ago. Someone or something, most likely an AI, by the way, it's most likely an AI, is looking at your saved cloud files. Create your own cloud or don't use them, and don't use Adobe. Let's say you're working on a paid promo, advertising for Marvels, and you are doing a blood-covered epic scene, but it is Widow on the ground in a slightly torn bodysuit. This could, under their rules, get your account suspended. Will it? Who knows? But that's the messed up part. This is such a goofball behavior that needs to stop. And she's right. This is the messed up part. Nobody knows what can actually get you banned or not, because the terms of service are so purposely vague that they don't want you to actually know. What it is whatever offends them, whatever is deemed problematic by their AI that's monitoring all this content. This is why it is such a messed up situation. And the funny thing is, the AI will just completely ban your account. And if you appeal, guess who's going to answer your appeal? Probably another AI. So it doesn't, like, none of this actually benefits you or helps you in any way. So let's check out this entire nonsense. This is in their actual terms of service. And again, shout out to Madam Savvy for covering this. I'm starting to see a pattern. I think everybody can say that at this point. The pattern is that all of these companies purposely use the most vague terms of service that they possibly can in order to enact the censorship that they want to enact. That's really what it is. And to try to get away with it so that they can get in trouble, or at least minimize the chances of them getting in trouble. So if you look here on their actual website, she took this screenshot from adobe.com. 6.8, share or generate content, including creative cloud customer fonts, or otherwise engage in behavior that violates anyone's intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights means copyright, moral rights, trademark, trade dress, something with competition, privacy, right of publicity, and any other proprietary rights. Now, here's the part that's most important. 6.9. 6.9 is the part that is currently getting all of this stuff affected. 6.9 says share or generate any content or engage in behavior that is unlawful. Stop right there. Stop right there. None of this content is unlawful, right? None of this content is unlawful. I just want to make that very clear. None of this content is literally unlawful unless you're talking about, you know, certain images that we won't mention. Everybody knows what it is, getting uploaded to the cloud. And at that point, then fine. If you're talking about real people, you know, you're talking about things, you know, certain words that start with a C. I'm just saying, if you're talking about that, then that's fine. I totally get that. Everybody understands that. But if you're talking about fucking gooner material, hentai, or whatever the case may be, that's not unlawful. But anyway, especially if it's lewd. But anyway, harmful, threatening, obscene, violent, abusive, tortuous, defamatory, libelous, vulgar, lewd, invasive of another's privacy, hateful, or otherwise objectionable. So again, hateful or otherwise objectionable. What is otherwise objectionable? What the fuck does that even mean? Right? This is why they leave it as open as possible. Otherwise objectionable is there specifically so that it can put a safety net for them to be able to abuse it and to overstep as much as they possibly can. Right? This is why people call this BS. They call it complete BS because that's what it is. Apparently, on the bottom, it says share or generate any content that sexualizes minors or is intended to facilitate inappropriate interactions with minors. So the funny thing is that has a whole separate section, which means that that particular thing that I was referencing in 6.9 isn't even part of 6.9. They had to make it a totally different section. So everything in 6.9, it has to do with everything else. It's crazy stuff, man. It really is. So obviously they have other things in there like impersonate a person or identity, whatever. All that stuff is pretty obvious. But this particular section, 6.9, that was found by Madam Savvy, this one right here is what is going to enact them to do whatever the hell they want, at least in their mind anyway. And they think that they're going to get away with it, which chances are they probably will, as sad as that is. Now, everybody's talking about this, right? Savvy says, I know this is serious, but really Rule 6.9 is the one talking about lewd. The author had fun. She's obviously making a 69 joke, which, by the way, Savvy, if you're going to make a 69 joke, if you're going to make a sexual joke, I'm going to need to see some age verification for that joke. Deb Scrape says, isn't Adobe violating NDAs by going through the files of studios who use it? Adobe would get the NDA files from the studios for their future release media. Do they not feed this to the AI they use as well? I can tell you that their generator definitely trained on all the things that they will ban you over. I used to gen up stuff, and it most definitely knows the naked body, but I have long since left Adobe. As for the NDAs, technically, yes, now Adobe has to be included, but isn't. Posters and some promo stuff get outsourced, but the contracts are only between business and artists. Now they have to ask programs for permission. Smash AT is letting out a nice deep sigh, saying, here we go again. Worth noting, those rules haven't changed since June of 2024. What has? The way those terms are interpreted and broadly abused. Now, this is the key point that I want to make clear in this video. Yes, these rules have been around for probably about a year or so or two. But the simple truth is that now they're being enacted in a much different way. Adobe is being way more aggressive in what they are taking down. Even when it comes to supposed lewdness, they're being more aggressive with what they're taking down. And the simple fact that they fucking ban people, supposedly, again, this is all according to this account. If we were to translate this post, it says, I was uploading NSFW illustrations to Adobe Cloud, and my account got banned without any prior warning. If I had known they were even monitoring the cloud like some kind of censorship, I wouldn't have trusted Adobe in the first place. I'm in the middle of filing an appeal, but if it doesn't work out, I might have to ditch Adobe altogether. They're just too high-handed. Here's to breaking free from Adobe. So, again, flat out banning your account or locking you out of your account, all because an AI picked up on some lewd photos. It's pretty insane. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are utilizing Adobe, I just thought that it would be something that you should know about, because let's be real, these people are only going to get worse. Everybody pretty much knows that. You know, Collective Shout is out here literally celebrating the fact that they got games taken down. If you want to go over to Coralie Allison's post here over on X, she says Collective Shout has successfully campaigned to have the R-word, sexual torture, incest games removed from gaming platforms, Steam and itch.io. We're holding payment processors accountable for their own terms of service, which, by the way, their own terms of service, what does that even mean? Their terms of service are so vague. How can you hold them accountable for something that doesn't even have a description? It doesn't even have a meaning, right? MasterCard has a policy on illegal and brand damaging transactions, 512.7, which we talked about on page 122 of their MasterCard rules. A member must not use Visa-owned marks as well. According to Visa, there has a policy on integrity risk and use of the Visa-owned marks on 1334 on page 80 of their Visa core rules and Visa product service rules as well. It says PayPal also has a policy on transactions that involve sexually oriented goods and services. So again, these people are celebrating out here. They're celebrating taking all of this down. And I want to say the same thing that I said back when this No Mercy situation happened. Let me be very clear as I could possibly be for those of you that are listening to this video right now. Just like I said with No Mercy, and saying that, okay, if you have a problem with No Mercy, go for it. If you want to gaslight people and say, oh, how can you defend it? Go for it. Nobody was defending the game. People were defending the right for it to exist. But you know that. But anyway, they're going to gaslight. It's fine. I said that back when No Mercy got banned, this was not going to be the end. They're going to keep going. Why would they stop? And people were commenting on my videos saying, no, no, no. They were only getting rid of that disgusting video game, that absolute appalling video game. And that's all they're doing. You grifter, you liar. Well, now we're here. 20,000 games taken down from itch.io, 500 plus games taken down from Steam, multiple video games not even able to be uploaded anymore to Steam. Now we're here. So who's the liar now? So I'm going to say it again for people who probably weren't listening the first time. If you think this is going to stop here, if you think that it's going to end here, you're a fucking idiot. Plain and simple. You're a moron. This is going to continue. Even if they go quiet for a little bit, I guarantee you they're making their next player ready. They're getting ready to do get ready to go as far as they could possibly go. This Trojan horse is going to go pretty far as long as people allow it to be. And you're ignoring all the signs that it's a Trojan horse to begin with. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this situation with Adobe? Do you think it has anything to do with the recent, censorious nature of all these companies, and especially the government's requesting age verification and whatnot? Let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below, whether you agree or disagree. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to name that video Female Gamer Says to Avoid Adobe, just to piss people off. Female first they came for it. Yep, Juliet's right. I'm gonna name it Female Gamer Says Adobe, I don't know, is enacting censor, I don't know, something like that, just to piss people off. This female gamer. Oh man. Anyway, I wonder how that guy is doing that was mad that I was covering Madam Savvy. I wonder how he felt during that entire situation. He's probably looking to himself, fuck, I'm still watching his content, and he's still talking about that female gamer. Oh man. Oh man. Hypnotic Adobe came for the female game. Oh dude, that might something like that might work. Something like that might work. We'll we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's Nessa says in Russia they banned and curated the social media companies first and then banned the VPNs. Yeah. And the UK apparently is banning or trying to ban VPNs as well. Apparently. Andre says Hypnotic, I want GTA 6 to be banned. That will make a lot of people mad. And then maybe you know what? So I said something similar. I think yesterday or the day before that, where I said, you know what? I damn near, at this point, I kind of want GTA banned. Because if GTA gets banned, that's going to wake up so many people. That is going to wake up so many people that is asleep right now. Can you imagine a world where the United States says that GTA 6 is banned from store shelves? Oh my God, bro. The day that happens is the day we will see a riot. I'm not even kidding. That's the day that we will see a riot in this country. People will be fucking pissed. Because then people will realize, oh, this is happening to everybody, which is what we've been saying for the longest time. You know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Let's see. Super chats. Let me see. We got Hypno's dog with a 5. Was actually a Fujoshi Prague when she was married. She loved My Hero Academia Yao stuff. It turns out her ex was gay, and then she became what she is now because of that. Okay, that's a lot of lore that I did not need at all, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Camchi with 189. You never know. People united and more come to fight. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair, this is one of those situations where it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of like, yeah, people are united, sure, but there's a lot of people that are advocating for it too, believe it or not. A lot of people that are like, govern me harder, daddy. You know, a lot of people that are like that. There's people that are like, well, it's already happening, so why would I fight? You know, people are 100% being absolutely advocating for this. Look around you. Go on Twitter. You're going to see people saying, oh, it's only the gooners. You're just mad you can't goon anymore. You're going to see them gaslighting you like crazy. All the time. All the time. Remember, in World War II, there were people that were handing in, you know, let's just say other people. They were snitching on other people. Let's just say. Anyway, let's see. I just want all this censorship talk to end, but we all know they don't want to listen. Yeah, I don't think it's going to end anytime soon, brother. I don't think it's ever going to end. Not anytime soon. Haru with a 5. I wonder if they'll stop taking payments from your bank or credit card if you get banned. Probably not. Probably not, to be honest with you. Blue Star, thank you for the 5, brother. Blue Star with a 10. 100% open source only. I mean, come on. We are a mostly technological savvy group of techs and artists in the world. Why do we not create more open source tools and shareware? Well, it's because, honestly, it's very hard to create your own thing. People, for the most part, are very lazy. They want to utilize someone else's platform that's already done it, right? It's less risk that way. So they utilize the bigger platform that already does everything for you. You know, and I don't fault people for that necessarily. There's nothing wrong with trying to use it on a platform that's already done everything you're looking for. But that's just the truth of it, man. Most people don't want to start their own thing. It's all about money at the end of the day. Mr. Melancholy with a 5. These broads can't understand that it is very dangerous messing with people's hobbies. They have people's attention and wish they hadn't. Honestly, Mr. Melancholy, I think that they like the fact. I think that they like the fact that they have the attention. To be real with you. I think that they absolutely like the fact that they have the attention right now. Because Collective Shout's out here celebrating this shit. They're all celebrating this. They think it's the greatest thing ever. And they're going to continue. Ron DFK for a 502. My twin was born without eyelids. Ooh, after circumcision, they were able to make new eyelids. He's been a little cock-eyed ever since. This fucking guy, I thought he was serious at first. I thought he was serious. I thought he was serious. Oh my god, man. Trooper with a 5. This female gamer warns against Adobe. Let's go. Let's go. This female gamer warns against Adobe hashtag collective trout. Dude, I love this female gamer algorithm duping. Wear it out. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Don't worry about it. I absolutely will. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And as a quick reminder, in between, guys, make sure you are subscribed if you want to subscribe to this channel. If you hate watch me, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to subscribe. It's all good. Just hit the dislike button. But otherwise, if you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to almost 96,000 subs. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. And if you were subscribed before, make sure you still subscribe because obviously shit happens. Shit happens on YouTube. Yeah, it's still going up, man. Mr. T. It's still going up, brother. We need to protect Madame Savvy. Bro, Madame Savvy is in a dungeon that is surrounded by turrets. Seriously. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She got literal fucking Gatling guns just surrounding everything. Kay says this is no different than the satanic panic in the late 80s and 90s. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. History will consistently repeat itself if we do not learn from it. This is why they try to constantly rewrite history, or they try to constantly treat history as problematic. This is why they would take down statues and all this bullshit. It's because they don't want people to learn from history so that they can then repeat it. They don't want people to see patterns. They want people to be ignorant to the patterns. You know? This is why they do it all the time. Adair Soto with $1. You know what's funny? Hypno, these type of people want to censor anime and other stuff of Japan's culture. Ain't that similar to destroying someone's culture? Mustache Man from World War II trying to erase? Yeah, pretty similar, I would say. Just without all the violence. But yeah, pretty similar. Hold on one second. We got a couple of more. Hypnotic Rapture for 13 months of legendary status. He says last year, Adobe locked people out of their accounts until we signed the revised EULA. Through AI learning, these companies do not like their artist customers. Congratulations on 95.7 subscribers. Holy Hypnotic. Oh, thank you, man. I'm not an emperor, but thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. We are fully caught up. Yes, we are fully caught up. All right. Let's see. Cam says ban NSFW art. There you go. There you go. I told you guys. Is always that person. Okay, now let's see here. We are going to talk about something gaming related. Well, more so gaming related than what the other topics were. This is a pretty interesting story. This is a pretty interesting story here. So, I find this to be interesting before we talk about it. I find this to be interesting because you know what's crazy? A lot of the companies that we have seen close down, a lot of the companies that we have seen perform massive layoffs, a lot of the companies that we have seen think to themselves they were too big to fail. Well, over the last couple of years, they have realized that they're not too big to fail, right? I'm sure BioWare at one point felt like they were too big to fail. I'm sure Blizzard at one point felt like they were too big to fail, right? So now we're here where we have an exclusive story from Insider Gaming. And this headline caught my attention. I got to admit. Marcus says nothing is too big to fail. I agree. I agree. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The bigger something is, the longer it takes to potentially fail, right? It's not ever going to be just one title that's going to make a franchise like Call of Duty fail. It's going to be multiple titles not doing as well, right? You're going to have multiple titles that sell less and less and less copies. That eventually is going to lead to things not working out in their favor. But as of right now, of course, Call of Duty has the normie audience. Of course they do. Well, that's because EA was handing it to them on a silver platter. All right? Counter-Strike has a very strong player base. Everybody knows that. Counter-Strike is one of the most popular shooters, right? It's also been around, probably the longest, if I had to imagine. In terms of competitive shooters out there right now, I think Counter-Strike has been around the longest, or one of the longest. But Call of Duty obviously has the casual audience. Call of Duty has like the console players. Call of Duty has, even some PC players now. Like it's pretty popular overall. But at the end of the day, people have been complaining about the latest Call of Duties, and sure, they still buy them, but the sales are nowhere near what they used to be. They're still pretty up there, don't get me wrong, but one of the biggest differences is the availability of Call of Duty on Game Pass now. That changed the game, right? Call of Duty being on Game Pass completely changed the game, where now they went from announcing copies sold to talking about players engaged, which is really interesting, right? So we're going to talk about it. Juliet says, at this rate, I'm going to just start saving my NSFW art on my flash drive. Probably a good idea. Until eventually you're going to have to put in an age verification for your own hard drive. Like we're joking about that right now, but let's be real. Let's be real. It's probably going to happen. So in any case, you know what game I miss? This is so random. I'm sorry. This is so fucking random. I don't know why it popped up in my head. I think it probably has to do with I think it has to do with the fact that we're talking about Battlefield and Call of Duty. But there's one game that I really miss playing that I was actually really good at, and I had a lot of fun playing. And that was Day of Defeat. You guys remember Day of Defeat? Remember that fucking game? Holy shit, I love that game. That game was so good. I miss Day of Defeat. Anyway, this is random fucking thought. Sorry. Random, completely random thought. Anyway, Day of Defeat was so good. All right, so let's talk about this situation. So I this Activision, man. You know what? I hate Activision so much. The reason why I hate Activision is because I got to tell you, there was two companies, and I've told, for all you new people out there, there was two companies that I thoroughly loved as I was growing up and in my early adulthood. Two companies I really loved, right? Company number one, OG Blizzard. I loved OG Blizzard. Super fan of all the games of OG Blizzard, right? Diablo, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, all that stuff, right? OG Blizzard, super fan. I still remember the day that they announced that Activision was buying Blizzard. I still remember the day. Like it was yesterday. I still remember it. Finding out that Activision was buying it and then logging on to, like, I don't remember if it was TeamSpeak or Ventrilo or something. I just remember logging on to one of those voice chats and talking to my guild mates in World of Warcraft and saying, we are so fucked. I remember that. I remember logging on to that program and like saying, we are so fucked, right? That Activision is combining with Blizzard. I was like, we are fucked. This is going to change everything. Blizzard will never be the same ever again. We are fucked, right? So I remember that day. I also remember the day, when I played Mass Effect 3 and saw the ending of that and realized BioWare is, BioWare didn't exactly hold up their end of the bargain. And then Mass Effect Andromeda came out, Anthem came out, and then I realized, oh, well, there you go. Unfortunately. Yeah, BioWare is the other company. OG BioWare. OG BioWare and OG Blizzard, one of the best gaming studios out there. Quite unfortunate. But now we're here. Man of Truth says if the NSFW art is being censored, then OnlyFans has to be shut down as well. Can't have it both ways. Listen, man, they've tried to go after OnlyFans before in the past. You guys remember that? They tried to go after OnlyFans in the past, and that got completely destroyed. Remember, wasn't it OnlyFans that tried to stop porn content? Wasn't OnlyFans going to ban porn content? Wasn't OnlyFans going to ban porn content, and then they reversed it so fast because they had such a massive backlash to it? They tried to do it. They tried to do it in the past. They're going to try again. It's only a matter of time. They're going to try again. But OnlyFans was making too much money. OnlyFans is getting targeted now by a collective shout. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. They're like, oh yeah, we want women to have agency, but we don't want women to have that kind of agency. Yeah, we don't want you to take advantage of the system. No, not at all. We want you to make money based on what we say we want you to do. Like, we want you to be free women, but we want you to be free under our rules. It's crazy. All right, anyway, enough talking. Let's get into this, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have an exclusive story from Insider Gaming talking about Activision leadership and their response to Battlefield 6. Now, if you guys are unaware, Battlefield 6 is highly anticipated right now. There are so many people that are waiting in line to play Battlefield 6. Last I checked, Battlefield 6 had over 40,000 people saying that the game servers are full. There's over 40,000 people just waiting in line to play the open beta. The beta's not even out yet, and there's over 40,000 people waiting to play it. It's insane. But Activision, apparently, according to this exclusive story for Insider Gaming, doesn't feel like it should be threatened at all. Activision leadership says they aren't worried about Battlefield 6 because Call of Duty is apparently too big to fail. Now, guys, I love when a company like Activision says they are too big to fail, because we're not going to get the, we're not going to get the payoff now. We're not going to get the payoff a year from now. We're going to get the payoff a couple of years from now if Call of Duty continues going the way that they're going, where now they have to rely on players engaged from Game Pass instead of copies sold to talk about how amazing it is. It's only a matter of time before companies with this kind of an ego end up learning real quick. Even Disney had to double back very quickly after multiple years of box office flops. They lost so much goddamn money, and Disney has a lot of money. Don't get it twisted. Disney has a lot of money, but even they had to turn around a little bit and try to make something that is a little bit more tailored towards, your standard family like they used to. So let's see what's going on with Call of Duty. So Insider Gaming has learned that Activision leadership has been taking note of Battlefield 6's recent hype, but is not worried that the franchise will surpass Call of Duty. Speaking with sources who wish to remain anonymous because they were not authorized to talk about Activision's internal conversations, it's been said that although Activision is keeping a close eye on Battlefield, they are not worried about the game outcompeting its flagship franchise. It's said that Activision leadership believes that Call of Duty is apparently too big to fail and will remain a profitable annually released franchise for many years to come. Now, here's the thing. With Call of Duty, they have two different franchises, right? You got Modern Warfare and you got Black Ops, and it's something that they're trying to release every year or every other year. They release it so damn much that at this point, it's a little bit oversaturated, but, they're still selling copies. There's no doubt about it. Call of Duty is still selling copies, but I think that there is a lot of hype for Battlefield 6 for a multitude of reasons. I think people are looking for a very serious military shooter, something that they can log into and not feel like they're playing first-person Fortnite. I think people are looking for that. I think Battlefield 6 is striking now at the best opportune time to steal as many players as they can to their video game. Because a lot of people are sick and tired of the nonsense, like lack of serious nature of Call of Duty. Call of Duty has always been that deathmatch style gameplay. That's fine. Nobody's arguing that. What people are mad at or people are annoyed at is the amount of people that are complaining about the skins that are in the game, right? And keep in mind, just for people that are watching this video, those skins exist because they get purchased, right? Like those skins exist because they make a fuck ton of money from people who are buying those skins. So it's very clear that a lot of normies are still buying those skins, which is fine. Do what you want with your money. But also keep in mind that a lot of people that are looking for something a little more serious, they're not going to find it when they're running around Nuketown getting shot up by a green dragon or Beavis and Butthead, right? They're not going to get that. But apparently Battlefield 6 is going to be taken after Battlefield Bad Company 2, which is my favorite personal Battlefield. So I'm super excited to see what they got, cooking with this. They might mess it up completely. Who really knows? But as of right now, the excitement is in fact there. But they do think that Call of Duty is too big to fail and will remain profitable every single year that it releases. At the time of writing, an annual Call of Duty title is penciled in for the next 4 years at the minimum. This year's Call of Duty title, dubbed Black Ops 7, is said to be a strong title, according to those familiar with the game's plans, despite initial problems in development. Interestingly enough, this year's Call of Duty will take place in a slightly futuristic setting similar to Battlefield 6, with both games targeting a similar audience. Whether or not that direct competition will impact Call of Duty is unclear. But at the time of writing, Activision doesn't think that it will. So keep in mind, guys, when it comes to Battlefield 6, they're not just releasing Battlefield 6, they're also releasing the Battle Royale version of Battlefield 6. So they are directly competing with Call of Duty and Warzone. They're doing everything they can to try to make Battlefield 6 the end-all, be-all shooter experience. They want everybody to try it out, whether you're into big-scale battles, whether you're into smaller rush-style battles, whether you're into battle royales, whatever it may be, they're trying to attract all the players that they possibly can. This is EA's really big shot here. They're really trying to maximize it as much as possible. Whether or not they're going to be successful, who really knows at this point? Anything can happen. The initial numbers do look really good. And like I said, 40,000 people just waiting in the launcher to play this game. That's not a small amount of people. There's a lot of people looking to play this game and are excited to jump into Battlefield 6. But there's also Battlefield 6 Battle Royale to consider, which is believed to be a free-to-play component to the premium game. If EA can take a considerable chunk out of Call of Duty Warzone's player base, which has been depleting for the last couple of years, it could have a detrimental impact on Call of Duty's long-term player base. And I think this is their strategy, right? This is their strategy. At this point, Battlefield 6 is striking at the best opportune time that they can, whether that was by choice or whether that was just by, miracle. Nobody can deny that this is the best opportunity that a good Battlefield can take, precedence in terms of shooting games, right? There's always going to be those people who prefer Call of Duty because Call of Duty is always going to be the faster paced game and people are looking for those faster paced games. That's just how it goes, right? People want that kind of play style, no problem. But I think people are also hungry for a really good military shooter, something that takes itself a little bit more seriously. Hopefully they could do that. And they've also claimed that they're not going to be putting out the most ridiculous skins like Call of Duty. They said the skins are going to be grounded, that the outfits and the operators are going to be grounded. The classes and whatnot, they're all going to work in a more grounded setting. So I'm hoping they continue with that mindset. I don't want to see green dragons flying around Battlefield. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't want to see Beavis and Butthead running around in Battlefield. If I want that, I'll go to Call of Duty. If I want that, I'll go to Fortnite. Let's hope Battlefield sticks to what it's supposed to be, which is a more grounded military shooter. But you guys can let me know in the comments down below this video. What do you think about this situation? And do you personally think Call of Duty is too big to fail? Do you think Call of Duty is a franchise that will never see the end? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it as we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys on the next one. Too big to fail. Whew. Too big to fail. With 40K players waiting, they won't be able to play it for damn near a month because the servers will be clogged to hell. Well, I think what's going to happen is this is going to be a massive stress test, which is really what they're hoping to do. They're hoping to stress test the game. I would also hope that they would add more server space because it is not looking good. 40,000 today, and you're still a day away from the open beta coming out. I think they absolutely are going to have to up the server space for sure. Bold claim. What's a bold claim? The too big to fail. Is that the bold claim? I mean, that is a pretty big claim. The Dark Star says too big to fail. LOL, more like ready to fail. Yeah, well, the ego. Man of Truth says too big to fail, but big enough to cause bankruptcy if too many releases fail. Yeah. I mean, Adam Jubin says, I am too big to fail. Come on, Adam. Hypnotic, look at my earlier comment. Bro, chat is moving so fast. Oh, man, Cad. Let me see. Notice Battlefield 6 beta update. Those that received an email invitation, servers go live at 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern. Those that did not receive an email invitation, servers go live at 1 a.m. on the 9th. 5 new servers online. Oh, they're bumping it. They're bumping it. Oh, shit. They know they got a lot of people looking to play this game. They are bumping up the servers. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm curious to see what the numbers are going to be. I'm curious. I'm going to check once the game goes live officially. I'm going to check SteamDB. Overseer's logs, yeah, their claim is bold. Personally, I think AAA gaming industry is due for a collapse, so I'm biased. No, I mean, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. If they don't reverse quickly, and to be fair, some of them are. But if they don't reverse quickly, it's not going to end well for a lot of these studios. The Eastern studios are coming in and they're realizing, oh, there's free money to be had. There's free money to be had. It's like easy money, bro. Well, there's a reason why the Chinese developers are going into AAA. They're going into AAA because they realize that everybody's asleep at the fucking wheel. Like, bro, we could make millions, if not billions of dollars easily. All we got to do is put out a game that people are going to enjoy. It's free money. Take the fucking money. Black Myth Wukong was $1 billion franchise. $1 billion fucking franchise, bro. It's crazy. So they're gonna take the money, man. That's what it is. I don't doubt that at all. All right, boys, listen, like the stream and jiggle physics. Yes, lots of jiggle physics. Lots of jiggle physics. Asleep at the wheel is an understatement. Listen, man, it's the best statement I could come up with at the time. I imagine China's gonna pump out all the gacha games in the future. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think what they're doing, here's what I think might happen. I think what they're doing is they're probably trying to get people used to their games, which is why they're offering it. Well, they can offer it at a low price point because, let's be real, it's all about conversion rates, right? So sell it at $50, give them a full AAA experience, right? Which is what they're doing with their games. And then in the future, when people are looking for these games, they can start sneaking in like optional monetization. And then before you know it, that's it, you know? But they're just trying to get in. The Chinese developers are trying to get in, which is why they're offering these experiences at $50. Just get them in there, right? Someone's gonna pump out something. Oh my god. All right. So really quick, like the stream. Number 1. Number 2, quick reminder in between each session. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to 96,000 subscribers. Always double check to make sure you are still subscribed. If you're new here, we appreciate you. If you're hate watching, go fuck yourself and dislike the stream. It's perfectly fine. Otherwise, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, I stream. If you're new here, I stream every day, Sunday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have a gaming channel where I review games. We just finished RoboCop. We're currently reviewing Dead Take. And on Friday, we're going to be reviewing Mafia Old Country when that releases. We play games to completion. We don't just play them and forget them. We play them to completion. So consider subscribing to Hypnotic Gaming Live if you want to see my gaming reviews live. We go live 5 p.m. Eastern every day, Monday through Friday. And then we got Saturday Night Hypnosis, 8 p.m. on Saturdays, man, our panel show, if you are new here. And that's basically it, boys. We are going to do the Waifu Battle now, the most legendary segment in the entire planet. If you like gooning, you could definitely stay. If you hate titties and you're a little bit, you're a little bit gay, then I appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. I really do. And we'll see you hopefully on the next one. But look at Toxin. I'm leaving. Like, Toxin's not leaving, boy. Toxin's not leaving. You that gooning motherfucker. He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving. You don't believe him. Don't believe him. Strasberg says, I really don't care about someone calling me a weirdo. If someone sees NSFW on my back. Yeah, nobody. I don't think anybody cares, bro. I don't think anybody cares, bro. Like, stop caring about what people say a long time ago. All right, let's go, baby. Waifu Battle. And then we're going to close out the show. Let's have some fun. It's been a lot of talk about censorship and shit. My head hurts dealing with these fucking psycho women. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Waifu Battle is here. Guys, if you missed yesterday, you missed an ultimate anime betrayal because Mocha got absolutely fucking destroyed by Reiko from Gantz, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wrecked. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I was so shocked. Everybody was so shocked. Oh, wait. No, she didn't win. Oh, fuck. Mocha won. I forgot. Fuck. Oh, shit. Hold on. Do that again. I forgot she won. I had it in my mind, bro. Yesterday, I was so mad about losing that I literally made up the lore in my mind that Reika won. Oh my god! I literally like made it up in my mind. I was coping so hard that I made it up in my mind that Mocha lost and Reika won. And then eventually it stuck with my mind. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, I was coping for real, bro. $3. We lost by $3. Mocha is still the fucking Waifu Battle champion, man. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable, man. I don't even know what to even do anymore. Legitimately don't know what to do. But in any case, it's perfectly fine. Before we bring out the challenger, let's go over the rules of engagement. Before we bring out the challenger, man. Rule number 1, all super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu. But the only way it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. Doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the wife you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2, you could vote for any wife regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You could vote for the champion, who is Mocha. Fucking bitch. Or you could vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? Can't believe she's fucking champion, man. It's insane. It's so insane. All right, man. Listen, the challenger is going to be an interesting one. So remember when you guys were talking about a certain character from a certain video game? There was a chat that was like, oh, I love Liara. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's challenger that's going to go up against Mocha and try to take her down is going to be none other than the one and the only Cynthia Ervo as Dalseem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. It's gonna be none other than Liara from Mass Effect. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Liara? Or is it going to be Mocha? The names are going on the bottom right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a gooner of aliens, now is your chance. Now is your chance. Make it happen. Make it happen. We lost 50 viewers. It's because they're gay. They don't like waifus. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. JP Direwolf would attend. They say this type of media causes violence, proven wrong for decades. These types of media help prevent that violence. Taking it away will be what caused it to happen worse than they could have imagined. Maybe that's the plan overall, man. Maybe that is the plan overall. Probably is. Probably is. Would not be surprised. Flip Shazam word too. Where have I heard this too big to fail before? Many places. Many places. Misato Katsuragi for a 189 Waifu Battle. LOL, I clearly win by default. You've won many times. Relax. Relax. Adair Salto said someone's culture from another country for $1. Adam Jubin says too big to fail. That's what she'd said. Fucking guy. Anti-Federalist playing gifts a membership over on Rumble. Adair Salto with a 10. I know what you mean, Hypno. When George Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise to Disney, I knew right away they're going to cancel a lot of games. And especially the shutdown Lucas Art Studio, and I was right. Yeah, we kind of all saw that coming. Anti-Federalist paying with a 2. Mafia in 2 days. Please be good. Don't be woke and have hot girls. Side note, they are still selling Mafia games, which shows these people never played games. Otherwise, they would be gone. True. True. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go. We got Waifu Battle votes. We got Mr. Melancholy with a 2 saying Mocha. And he's bricked. Demon Carol with a 2 saying Liara. Or as my mother calls her, that blue bitch. Nice. Radio Chin for 8 months. What is the one word that begins with N and ends in R that white liberals hate to call black people? Neighbor. Now that was good. That was a good one. Nice one, Radio Chin. Twisted Master with a $50 mega banger. Says Liara, Smash AT Best Waifu. Your punishment hypno for the waifu mix-up. Come on, Twisted Master, man. I'm living in my own coping and seething, okay? Let me rock. Thank you so much, sir. P. Drake with a 5. Liara. Shadow Broker. Have my info anyways. True. True, he does. Winter Blacklight with a 2. Mocha just because of that. Oh, come on. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Dragon with a 10. Mocha. I like my girl's pale skin and kick some butt. Her N saying is know your place. I think you like to get beat up by the girls. That's why. Death Star with a 2. Liara would 100% get probed by me. It's crazy. That's crazy. Toxic with a 2. Cynthia Arrivo. Jesus Christ, I'm bricked. I saw what you did there. Nice one. Beautiful Zexel with a 10. Mocha. Hypno, you need to repent for putting that bald demonic witch in my screen. I'm sorry. Mr. T with a 2. Dalsim. Just for you, Hypno. Let's go. Let's go. Dalsim is going to be the secret winner here. All right, Liara's coming off screen. And now it's time to bring out the one and the only Mocha. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Mocha or is it going to be Liara? Who is it going to be? Blackguard with a 5 says Cynthia Arrivo Dalsim. Here's a few bucks just for putting that evil into existence. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Colonel Rub with a 10. Liara, the only Xenos I will ever goon and make my wife. She must not fall. The Emperor cannot. That's crazy. Dragon with a 20 banger says Mocha. No, Hypno. I like to spar with my girls. Oh, okay. So you like to swing back. Okay, no, I get it. I get it. It's all good. Dragon, thank you for the 20. Oh my God, I can't believe I got them mixed up, bro. I'm going to be laughing all night about that. That is a major, that's a major hilarious moment. That's a major hilarious moment. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 5. Liara, Mass Effect was the first game I bought for the first console I bought after boot camp and tech school. Gotta support Blue Chick for nostalgia. Very nice. Very nice. Absolutely. Oh. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The Mass Effect fans are about to go insane. The Mass Effect fans are about to go insane. Oh my God. Our cuz just dropped a $150 Red Boy Ultra Instinct Mega Banger. And he says, Liara, catch up, you scrubs. You all game like Smash JT. Oh my God. Our cuz just literally called out all the Mocha fans. And he was like, catch up, you fucks. Oh my God, dude. The shit talking is through the roof. It's through the roof. And he called you guys Smash JT. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's rough. Thank you, our cuz. Holy crap. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 5 over on Rumble. Liara Mass Effect was the first game I bought for the first console. I bought after boot camp and tech school. Gotta support Blue Chick for nostalgia. I respect that. I respect that. Thank you, sir. Demon Carol with a 5. Liara, why do women defy gravity? Because the larger they are, the easier they are to pick up. Nice. Mr. T with a 10. Mocha for the win. Let's go. Death Star with a 2. Liara knows that Hypnotic sucks at video games. I don't. Not at all. Old Man Cad with a 2. Liara, just to hear her say by the goddess. LOL. You would like that, wouldn't you? You would like that. You would like that. Damn. Yo, our cuz, I think you scared all the Mocha fans away. I think that's it. I think they are running in fear. They are more privated than Melanie Mac right now. They are more privated than Collective Shout right now. They have completely ran away. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, Mocha's coming off screen, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to do the final countdown. Who is going to win? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Every single chair shot was to ensure that Mocha stays down. Oh my God. Oh my God. The absolute destruction. Holy shit. P Drake with a 10 says Liara. That's the last super chat that is going to count. BioT Wolf with a 50 says Liara. It's my pick. Stunner. Get that vamp out of here. Shout out to BioT Wolf, the legend. And then look at Twisted Master. He didn't even do a 50. He did a 51. And he says, Liara, Tombstone Pile Driver. Jesus. Twisted Master Pile Drived Mocha. BioT Wolf fucking stuttered Mocha. My God, the combination. The combination. All right, let's count it up, mods. Count it all up, man. Feed the Ducks, feed the Eagles. God damn, man. They put her through a table. They put her legitimately through a table right now. It's fucking insane, man. I've never seen a double combo like that. Don't be mad. Don't get mad when I get your bitch taken down. Oh, man. Liara usually wins one night. That's true. That's true. I don't think that she has actually I don't think she's gone a very long time as the champion, or has she? I don't remember. But regardless, she just took down someone who was really legendary, so there's that. Adair Soto with $1 says, God damn, so many chair shots, Hypno. And also, when I was watching the Waifu Battle, I was strolling on my phone to see articles of news, and I found very interesting story. Breast milk ice cream. Yeah, I saw that. That's nasty, bro. I don't even want to think about that. I'm good. Whatever that company was that did that shit, bro. What the fuck? It's insane. That is legitimately insane, bro. I am good. I'm putting the belt on Liara this time. I'm sure I'm not wrong this time. I'm sure it's not going to be a $3 sneak win. The numbers are in. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Mass Effect fans straight up absolutely decimated. Oh my God. We haven't had a waifu battle this separate in a long time. That's crazy. All right. In the waifu battle, Dr. Liara Tassoni with $344.03 against the former champion, Mocha, with $50.50, which means the winner and the new waifu battle champion is none other than the legendary Liara Tassoni, ladies and gentlemen. Insane. Insane. Mocha's gone. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. They're coping out there. They're coping. And on that note, I am sure there are people coping and seething massively right now.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
That is it for the waifu battle, ladies and gentlemen. Liara is going to go backstage and she will face off against another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Guys, before you leave, I need a favor. I need a gigantic favor from you. Seriously. I need a favor. Can you guys help? Can you guys help? I want to help someone very close to me. Can I employ you? Can I employ you to help someone very close to me? Can I? I want to help this guy, man. I want to help this guy to the best of my ability. I want to see my friends do well. I know you guys know Sheepsidian. I know you guys know Sheepsidian. He has no idea I'm doing this. No idea. Okay. Sheepsidian has a gaming channel that he's trying to get to a certain goal. And he's at 298 subscribers. A lot of you guys have been going over there, rating his channel and subscribing to his channel. We have a lot of people in the chat still right now. Can we help him get close to 500 subs? We have 420 people watching, both on YouTube and Rumble. Can we help him out? Can we help him get to 500, man? This guy's legitimately one of the nicest people. He's legitimately one of the nicest people. I put the link to his channel in the chat right now. Can we go subscribe? He has no idea I'm doing this. Can we go subscribe to him and try to get him to 500 subscribers? Is that possible? If you're already subbed, it's fine. We're gonna rate him today. But can we get him to? Can we bump him up a little bit? 320 subs. That's beautiful. That's insane. Can we get higher? Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that, man. Dustin, I see you. Thank you. You sub to all his channels. Thank you. Tim Grove says, of course. Thank you. Dark Obsidian says, done. Thank you. Demon Carol, thank you. Can we help him? Can we help Sheep? Come on, guys. I want to do this. I want to do this for him. 330 subscribers. Can we help him? Come on. There's over 400 of you guys in the chat right now. Do me this one favor. Do me this one favor. Can we just help him? He has really good gaming content. You're not subscribing to someone who is boring. He is hilarious. Legitimately. And he's playing a different game finally. He was playing Dragon Quest Builders for a long time, but he's playing Singularity now. Subbed. Thank you, Petrick. Thank you, man. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Very rarely do I ever ask. 336. Come on, guys. We have over 400 people between YouTube and Rumble. You have too many subs to keep up with. That's fine. That's fine. Just help him get... He's got the watch time. He's got the watch time in the bag. All he needs is the 500 subs, and that will help him greatly. Link? You need the link? Oh, I'll spam the link. I put the link... Hold on. I'm putting the link in YouTube again. I'm putting a link in YouTube again for people that need it. I'm putting it in Rumble, too. Shout out to everybody in Rumble who's helping as well. I see you guys. Thank you, man. Come on, we're trying to support Sheepsidian, man. Trying to give him a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a help support. 360. Come on, boys. Come on, let's do it. We could do it. We could at least get to 400 at the bare minimum. We could get to 400. We could get to 400, boys. Come on. He is noticing the subs coming in. Really? Is he?
Shout out to you, Deck. That's an easy name.
Is he really?
Oh my God. I get hit with that.
He's got notifications. That's why. You might want to turn that shit off, bro.
Some serial code. I don't know.
Come on.
Shout out to y'all.
Let's help this guy out, man.
Much love.
He has no idea I'm doing this. Well, now he does. I don't know if he knows it's me, but
shout out. Appreciate that. The subscriptions.
367. We're at 367. Come on, let's help him out.
Holy shit. Fucking comments are all over the place. Hold on.
Help him
now I gotta look
out.
at the other chat because that's just the way this shit goes. So give me a second. Let me do this.
Frost Puma says, sub the sheep. Missed Waifu Battle. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It was fun. Watch the playback.
Yeah, I guess I gotta
watch the playback.
Like that.
Come on, guys.
It was popping. We
got 360 people in this chat
Carol,
still.
CFH,
Still.
Zach and
We're going to rate him right after this.
Gem or
Two Tones, thank you.
Gem.
Thank you, Two Tones. I appreciate that.
Gin 15,
thank you.
C3.
Let's check again. Let's check again.
Cat. Holy shit. Excuse me. August.
378. Come on, let's get to 400. I'll end the stream at 400.
Shout out.
I'll end the stream at 400. Then I'll just rate them after that.
Big and Army done did it.
I'll rate them. I'll rate them after that. It's fine.
God damn it. I appreciate it. What's going on, Carlos?
Let's go, boys. Almost 380
for the Big and Army raid. Excuse the voice.
Almost 380.
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it.
We could do it.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Sadler. Thank you, man.
Don't let nobody else tell you
otherwise. Thank you. Christopher Lloyd says,
shit.
Let's go. Subscribe. 380 on the dot. 20 more.
JP Direwolf.
Come on, we got
a lot of fucking names.
We got at least another 20 more in this chat. At least. You need the link again? Okay, here's the link. Here's the link. Here's the link.
I wish I had something better.
Here's the link.
I apologize.
Here's the link. There's a link in the chat, boys. Come on. T-Jap's posting it on Rumble as well.
I'll get better.
Come on, man. Let's get the shit done. We get it done here. Let's go. Very rarely do we get the opportunity to really make some positive change.
No, I'm not. I'm just do this.
Aside from shitting on feminists, which is always positive.
Blackguard, shout out to you.
Come on, let's go, boys. Let's check again. Come on. What are we at? 387.
Hey, fam,
we need 13 more. We need 13 fucking more, man. Come on. Come on. We helped Sonya. We helped a lot of the Bigot Army mods before, man. We helped Sonya. We raided Scooby Pup. We got Lavistro. We helped them to get monetized. Come on, man. Let's fucking go. Let's help Sheepsidian.
Yeah.
He's here every Saturday after work, putting it work in Saturday Night Hypnosis. Let's reward him, even if it's something small like this.
Speaking Russian this entire time.
Even if it's something small like this, it's fine.
Speak American, you son of a bitch.
We really should get to 500, but it's okay. We're going to stop at 400. We're at, 10 more. We're at 390.
I'll take it. What are you doing?
We're at 390. 390. We could end the stream at 400. Come on. 400, boys. And I'll help him get the other 100 later down the line, maybe tomorrow or something like that. Sheep is the most consistent S&H member. Yeah, I mean, him and Leon, yeah. Him and Leon usually are, yeah. Come on,
Shut
people.
Up. Stop snitching.
We need 10 more subscribers on this channel. Come on. 10 more subscribers. We need 8 more. 8 more. 8 more.
What? How I
8
miss
more. Help this guy.
Sorry, guys. So you got to
8 more. We're at 392.
Uh-oh.
It was Ryan Roger Athley before he was banned. That's true. Ryan Roger Athley was the most consistent person on SNH, and sadly, YouTube decided that was no longer allowed.
Oh boy.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad for a surprise. Not bad for a surprise thing.
Where'd he go? Right there. Get him.
Let's finish this up. 400. Then we're going to rate him.
Shit.
We're stuck at 392. Is there no one else? We're at 346 in this chat right now.
Nobody asked.
Come on. I'm linking it in the chat again.
Well, that should be funny as hell.
I'm linking it in the chat again. Let's go. We help our own here. Let's go. Hey, Invidious over on Rumble with a 5. Congratulations, Hypnotic on 95K.
What's poppin'?
Idea
Oh,
VTuber
man.
Waifu Battle. That'll get you to 100K easily, probably. Subscribe to Sheepsidian. I own Singularity on PS3. Grateful Gamer. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Singularity is a cool game. A
I wouldn't
classic.
have hit shit with that kind of
Definitely a
thing,
classic.
but,
Thank you, man.
It'd have been cool.
Thank you.
Cool
What are we
chat
at now?
nonetheless.
Come on. Let it go up. Is it go up? Bro, we need 6 more.
I'll take it. Why not?
We need 6 more people.
Excuse me. Oh, you know what? Here
We
go,
need
here
6 more people, guys. We have way more than 6 more people watching right now. Way more. I know there's 6 people that aren't subscribed here.
I can do
Come on.
this.
Binoc with a 20 banger. Art should never be censored. I agree.
We're on our way.
Freedom of expression should never be snuffed. Censorship is
That
a
man
commie
died
thing.
like a fucking
Feminists
fancy.
need
Look
to just get out of our hobbies since they don't
Leg
really
up in the
care
air.
about them. I agree.
Skip it to his husband.
I agree, Binoc. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude. That 20, you didn't have to do that, bro. I appreciate that. Let's hit refresh, man. Please tell me we went up.
Don't tell
3
her I said
more.
that. She'll call me gay.
We need
She'll
3
call me
more.
gay.
Come on, go, go,
Don't
go.
tell her I
3
said
more.
that.
3
I'm
more
pretty sure somebody
people.
will tell her regardless.
3
I'll
more
tell her.
people. We're gonna rate
Now
them.
what? All right, now which
3 more people. We're gonna rate them. There's got to be 3 more people that aren't subscribed in here. If you like gaming content and you like someone who's genuinely down to earth,
Guess would be.
consider subscribing. Come on, let's go.
Me, I guess. All right.
3 more.
This way. Oh.
3 more people. I'm gonna check. Here we go.
Hey, be easy, fam. I got a whole fucking explosive barrel.
1 more. Patrick says you don't know the channel. The link is in the chat right now. TJAP is literally spamming the link. We need 1 more.
Barrel. Can't open that door.
1 more. Morning Black says he's number 397. Let's fucking go.
All right, let's see where we go.
Let's go. Shout out to Morning Black.
That
Thank
way?
you, man. Thank you for being number 397.
Oh, nice.
Let's check again. Hey, 401. We got it.
What's in here?
We got it at 401, boys. Let's go. Fucking legendary, bro. Legendary.
trying to get the whole face blown
401.
off,
Let's
man.
go. Let's go. All right, boys. We're going to raid Sheepsidian now. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting memberships, and helping a friend of the channel. That means a lot to me more than anything. I appreciate you guys for helping me get him to 402 plus subscribers.
Okay, I will.
I really appreciate it. We are now going to raid him, and if you are not subscribed to him after we raid him, well, consider checking out his channel, see if you like his content, and subscribe. That really means a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypnobots for doing what they do every single day.
400 subs.
I appreciate you guys as well. But I am out. I am done. I am gone, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Hey, dog.
was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Jack. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Lady Jack. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in Maker Jack. It means put a chicken in a Queenie and make her fucking Jack. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! 'Cause that's all we fucking know! 'Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.